I'm not saying that Jerry Seinfeld thing.
Oh, come on.
I can't do it.
What is it?
What's the deal with Still Steamy? I can't.
Sounds
With
mean.
what?
That's a really great Seinfeld, though.
It is.
It's really good, Todd.
Oh my God. We're back.
We're back.
America's favorite nostalgia-ridden podcast
Ridden
about...
sounds not so good.
Yeah, a nostalgia-filled
Yes.
vodcast about America's favorite
Sitcom.
sitcom, Hot in Cleveland.
That's how I choose to look at it. It's my favorite sitcom.
It's mine too, but you don't get to talk yet.
Okay.
Because I got to surprise everybody. We have a very special guest today. She's a returning champion.
Yes.
But first, we have to talk about Still Steamy, and guess who gets to talk about Still Steamy?
Suzanne wanted to know, well, I gave it away.
Yes.
So, Still Steamy is for all of you subscribers. So, if you are a subscriber to Valerie's Place, you get the extra minutes, the extra oomph of what is steamy from Still Hot in Cleveland that nobody else gets to see, only Valerie's Place members. And if you want to become a Valerie's Place member, just go to valeriesplace.com and sign up and subscribe.
Now we get to talk about you.
All right.
But wait, did we say who we were? People know.
Oh, I
People
think
know
by
who you
now.
are.
I think by
you need
now.
to say who you are.
I am Todd Milliner, and I
And
work
if you're
for
here
Suzanne
on Valerie's
Martin.
Place, you might know who I am.
Yes, yeah.
Todd's Place. Well, then the
Then,
tables
yes,
will turn.
okay.
Our guest today is returning champion for a good reason. She created the
Without
show.
this woman, we don't have Hot in Cleveland.
We don't have this vodcast.
No.
It would be a weird thing to talk about if we didn't have you. Hot in Cleveland, and you're going to
Suzanne Martin, everybody.
Oh,
Suzanne
Yay.
Martin. Do you want to do your Seinfeld?
No, what do you mean by
gosh.
side? I don't.
Come on, do your Seinfeld.
What's the deal with Still
Steamy.
But you already said it. So.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going to talk about a very special episode that I watched again last night, even though I had watched it a couple of weeks ago. Did you watch it last night?
Of course I watched it, yeah.
I
yeah.
did
It
not,
was
however.
such a good episode.
It's such a good episode.
Which
You were-
episode?
Oh,
It's the second Birthdates. You went out with Jesus.
Oh, God.
It's like 2 episodes in one.
Frank Caliendo. I mean,
Frank-
we
oh, I know.
jammed
That
as
was
many-
probably our favorite week
Yeah.
on set, where
Yeah, it
nobody
was-
went to lunch. We all hung out
Yeah.
at, what was the name of the bar?
Stormy.
Stormy's. God, it's only been a few years since we stopped. But we all hung out at Stormy's.
Yes.
And I have that great picture of Jane with her leg up on...
Up on
Yep.
Steve Lawrence.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. No, it was an incredible. I mean, the whole. Have you already talked about Birthdates or
We talked about it
A
a
little bit, but
in
I mean,
season one.
let's really get into them
Yes.
on this
Okay,
episode because they are some of our
A
favorite
lot of my
episodes.
questions are around why Birthdates.
Okay, I can
How'd you
explain.
come up with this?
I think everyone over 25 doesn't really like their birthday.
No.
I mean,
Yeah,
and people that do, there's something wrong with them. And people.
I would like to
you
get
know-
a text on my birthday
Yeah,
from
no,
people
I'm
that
saying,
I know.
I'm saying you want to feel special on your birthday.
Right.
But
I
don't
love to work
want-
as well.
You don't want to. You don't want time to pass. You don't want, all that stuff. You don't want to get older, all that stuff. So I just thought, wouldn't it be nice if you lived with your friends, which is always the fantasy,
Mm-hmm.
that rather than, we have to do something for Joy's birthday, or we have to do something for Melanie's birthday, or whatever, just pretend a day is your collective birthday. No one gets older.
Mm-hmm.
And you just get all the special and all the celebrating and then on that day. So that was the premise of the first
it.
one. And then the idea was, well, what do they want in life? All these women had money and they, that fantasy too, but they don't have a male companion or they don't have a boyfriend. So the idea was
That's what
everybody,
these women
yes,
wanted.
That's what these
I'm
women
okay.
Yes, no, and it was the premise of this show. I think if you did this show again, there'd be, wouldn't be so focused on
No,
that.
I
but
like that
yeah,
about
yeah,
them though.
yeah.
I like that they were so focused on their looks, they were focused on men, they were focused
Yeah.
on so many
Yeah.
things outside of themselves, so that when it did come to looking at stuff inside
Right,
themselves,
yes.
it really was quite beautiful.
Well, at the very end of the show, what you realize is they came there looking for the male gaze and looking for dates and everything. But what they found was each other.
Yeah.
And that in pursuit of men, crazy, horrible things happen. But in pursuit of their friendship, it was a very,
Yeah.
very
Well, how did you think of this?
that was
you
the
had the
idea.
idea for the first one,
first
but how
one.
did you know you were going to do this every year?
Well, the thing was, the first one was
I loved the first one.
so fun and
George Newbern.
funny. Oh my God!
Oh my God!
And man boobs. The guy that played Chester, who was a very dramatic actor, he said that, you know, he's done so many things and so many dramatic things, and he said he goes to his kids' like soccer game or something, and all people do is yell out, Chester, show us your man boobs and stuff like that. And he's like, how can that be? That's my legacy.
That is so funny. And then
And then it was so much fun that when we were doing season 2, I was like, well, you have a birthday every year. Why not do birthdays every year? But the thing was, once you've had man boobs and foot fetish, dead wife.
Dead wife.
Yes.
And he would throw up every time he looked at me.
Man boobs, dead wife, and potential murderer.
That you can't go small at that point.
No.
So you actually have to think, okay, well, what's the escalation? And the fun one was always for Victoria.
Yes.
Who just wanted a good-looking man.
This one was conjoined twins. Do you remember that?
Conjoined twins, yeah. Which was
Holy
so
Toledo.
Richard
insane.
Burke.
Which was so insane. But I guess I had seen something recently, I think, that was about conjoined twins. And I just thought that you could meet somebody in a crowded bar and not know.
Did you know do you remember the backdrop of do you remember you picked the conjoined twins and you said you met in a gallery and it was packed.
And there was packed
So you had
like
no
sardines.
idea.
So you're like, the whole place could have been one. And
I can't.
but I have to say, Wendy, in that episode, she just
Did herself. Yeah.
There's a point where you're in the bathroom. We always, with birthdays, they go to the bathroom after everything was a disaster. And
This bathroom was huge.
It was
It
enormous.
was.
It bugged
It
me
was.
so much because I like small.
This was they had couches.
Oh, Betty had her own chair.
Like, this is a sports bar in Cleveland.
Yeah. But
Should be floors.
Yeah, exactly.
but and this is almost at the line of humor. But she's everything that anyone's complaining about. Victoria, Wendy's just going. And then I hope I remember this line right. But you say to her, but there are so many funny things
he
in there.
reads
where,
a book
on the date.
While they're on a date.
The one's on a date
and
with
he
Wendy,
tells,
the other one is
and
reading.
the other one tells Joy that I love England because I can drive there.
Yeah.
And it takes you a minute
He's
to
on the other side
realize
of the
he's
car.
on the other side of the car.
Oh my God.
There was,
Oh my God.
Yeah, there were so many
That's
many
right.
fun things for that.
It was such a. But
Who
every year,
did Joy go out with that?
Joy went out with Frank Caliendo.
Oh, Frank, yes.
It was really boring unless he was doing.
Unless he was doing
impressions.
bits. And then
Which
she
is
fell in
not-
love with the guy doing bits.
Yeah.
Whoever she was, yeah.
She kind of created a dream man that was part Al Pacino, part Sean Connery, part
De
all these
Niro.
things. And Victoria just said, I got the person for you.
Yeah.
And then he did all those voices and she was so charmed. But then every time he talked about his own
Was
real
he dressed
life.
all in brown?
All in
Was he a
brown.
UPS
Yes,
driver?
he was,
Okay.
yes.
Frank just being dressed all in brown
he
that
was
week.
so boring.
He's so funny. Frank
Oh, so
Caliendo, the
Frank-
comedian,
yeah.
impressionist. Yeah.
And it is true in that episode. Every time he goes to an impression, you're just like, do more.
Oh,
do
Yeah.
more, do more.
And that's
Do you
what he
remember we used
did
to do
at
that?
lunch.
Yeah.
Like
You
he was
were
doing
laughing
impressions.
for real.
Oh my God.
There were scenes where Valerie, you know that real Valerie?
Yeah.
And she is
cackling.
And then the sort of coda of the show, we just picked up on that.
Yeah.
I
Clearly,
love
but-
Frank, and
yeah.
he makes me giggle because
so-
he lives in Arizona, and I've gone to his home, and we've had fun together. His
Oh,
wife is
wow.
lovely. He's very funny.
I feel like that's a real, for me, a comedic Achilles heel is someone that can do impressions. My husband does a couple.
Yeah.
And it's just they get.
Well, I do Seinfeld, so ask me
I
the
do
question.
one.
Well,
You heard my Seinfeld.
it was.
I do Katharine Hepburn, and that's it.
Oh, really?
The calla lilies are in bloom again.
That's very good. Why didn't we know that? We would have used it.
We need another episode.
Yeah.
Now,
God rest her
wait.
soul.
And then Wendy was dating Richard Burge. And
Yes, she was dating the conjoined.
the conjoined twins.
Twins.
And then Betty.
And then Betty, in this one, she met John Mahoney, so they were both long
Well, this was
relationship.
John Mahoney's first episode.
First episode.
Oh, and you knew John.
Betty-
Yeah, let's go way
I knew-
back.
Yeah,
You know
I know
John
John from Frasier.
Frasier.
Yes, John
Yeah.
Mahoney was a guidance counselor for 50 years, and so he guidance counseled all of the dates.
Yes.
and because his wife died recently, and he needed something to fill the time, so he became a waiter. And he like told Joy's date that, you know,
he was boring when he wasn't doing an impression.
Yes, and
said you were creeped out by fake Jesus.
And the guy didn't even realize he looked like Jesus.
Yeah,
He
no,
didn't. First of all, I want to know, since we talk about the episodes, but the episodes just inform our show, right? Did you guys ever go on blind dates? Like, why is blind dates such a great story generator?
I've never been on a blind date.
You've never been on a
I've
blind
never been on a date.
Well,
And nobody believes me when I say that. But it's like, Ed and I never went on a date.
Yeah.
We met backstage at one of his concerts. Then a couple days later, he invited me to another one of his concerts.
Yeah.
And then we just kind of moved in together. My second husband, we met at a function, charity event in Phoenix. And then we just started texting, and he would fly out. And we didn't go on a date. I've never been actually asked out on a date.
Would you like to go out sometime?
With you?
Yeah.
I've been out with you.
Has it really been a date, though?
No, well, I don't think, well, your husband might be offended.
Look, semantics.
I think that blind dates are.
What does that feel like, though? It's so
you
scary.
been on any?
I've only been on one.
And who was it?
Were you
What
so
was his
scared
name?
going into
I
it?
don't remember his name.
You don't remember his
No.
name?
Well, you've been married for a very long
I've
time.
been married. The reason blind dates work for comedy so much is, one, just the concept of meeting someone you've never seen before and having someone you know fix you up is already so fraught.
Yeah.
Because I know on my blind date, the minute I met him, I'm like, this is so not for me.
Yeah.
And then the whole time you sit there thinking,
You're so mad at your friend.
Why does my friend think that's for me? Like, what part of me is giving
I would
off
not want my
that-
friends to
that-
set me up on a date.
Yeah, because it just sets up that dynamic, which is comedic. And then you don't know what you're getting, and yet you have to deal with it because the date has been established. It's not.
So you got to
not
sit there
like,
for an hour or two.
Oh, yeah, and you got to, you know.
And you want to be nice. You don't want to be rude because they haven't done anything. They're just being them.
And the more you don't like them, the more the end of the date is, well, I had a great time. Let's do this again.
Yeah.
So that's why they're, and yet they've got to report back to your mutual friend and say, what did they think of me?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah.
So
Have you ever been on a
there's-
blind date?
No. It's terrifying. But I haven't dated in a while, too. I mean, it's
dated
been
in decades, so-
decades. I'm with
Yeah.
Suzanne.
Yeah.
And you don't really want to date right now, is that
No,
correct?
I
Or-
haven't dated in
or was your
decades. I mean,
good luck?
I saw somebody for a few months a couple of
Yeah.
years ago, and that was, no, thank
Well,
you.
I can't imagine. And people probably want to know about this. Like, when you thought about getting back, you're famous. So what is that like? It's just.
Well, everyone, I mean, it's weird because
Yeah.
I'm,
You're very much like your characters. Certainly like Melanie, but
yeah.
like you do bring a lot
I
of joy.
love,
and a lot
because
of
I
energy.
love men and I enjoy my time. I love hanging out with people, and then I want to not hang out with people. I mean, I'm very weird that way. It's like I can be very gregarious and very like having a great time, and then I need to go home and like overstimulation. Like I need to like have nothing
It's
happening.
so, I find that so interesting. A few things there. One is that they say that how do you know if you're an introvert or an extrovert is that when you go to a party or and even if you're extremely gregarious and stuff, when you get home, do you feel depleted?
So depleted.
Or do you feel like you've gotten energy? And that's the definition.
Oh, okay. So
So-
I must be an introvert.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I can be.
Because I love people, though, don't you?
And
yeah.
I can go to I can be the life
Yeah.
of things. I get in the car and I feel like I've run a marathon.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, thank you.
I'm
there better be a
still
pacemaker.
going over stupid shit I did last, 2
Yeah.
nights ago at
Oh,
my
yeah.
son's concert. I was having such a good time, and literally at one point my son comes out and goes, "Mom, stop." Just stop. I'm like, "Okay, I'm sorry."
I mean, we together. No, we didn't go together. We went to see Sean Cassidy, and I texted Valerie and I said, "Are you here?" And she stood up. I was like 10 rows behind
I
her.
know.
And the people were so thrilled that I knew both Valerie Bertinelli
Oh,
and Sean Cassidy. I was the
my
hit
guess
of Palm Springs.
my guess is they were not under 30.
Well, it was a mix.
It was a
okay.
huge
Yeah.
mix,
Oh, okay.
actually.
Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a fun night. Sean puts
that was
on
a
an
fun night.
amazing
He's
show.
a fun guy.
Yeah.
I'd say he's an extrovert.
You think?
You'd have to ask. That's the thing.
I know, because I think he really likes his alone time too,
Yeah.
but I don't know him well enough.
I'm
Yeah,
glad
yeah.
because my husband is the same. Like he can be so lively and stuff,
Yeah.
but I love that we both just can be in the same house and honestly not talk to each other for hours.
That's heaven.
It's
like, can you be in
heaven.
the same room and like reading the newspaper or reading a book or doing whatever?
Or
and-
we'll say to each other, "I think I'm going to be boring tonight. Is that okay?" Yes. And it's
Oh,
just
I
like,
know.
that sounds like
and-
heaven. If I could find somebody
but
like
then
that,
when
I
you-
would do
but
it.
then when you meet up, it feels like a date.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because if you've been yammering together all day,
Oh.
it's like I'm sick of you.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
yeah. That's
So-
how you last. How many years? Okay,
Enough.
a long time, a
Yeah.
couple decades,
Yeah,
a few,
yeah.
and
Yeah,
more.
we separate and go, you go to your room and watch this.
Yeah.
I'm going to go watch.
Yeah.
And
It's
then
nice,
come back
and then
together
it's
and it's like
fun.
fresh.
Yeah.
I want to be able to do my crossword Sunday morning, have my coffee, have my apple fritter, and just like not be bothered. You know, sometimes it's too much when Batman demands to be in my lap while I'm trying to do my crossword
Yeah,
puzzle.
I don't like
It's like, men, damn it,
Yeah, I've had
get off my lap.
Yeah.
Now, if you had to pick one man in this room to go on a romantic date with, well, we're going to find out after when
That's
we come back.
still
because
steamy.
We're not done with Suzanne Martin. We have a still steamy segment. And Val, can you remind viewers and listeners?
If you would like to watch Still Steamy or listen to Still Steamy, you can't do it on Spotify or on YouTube. You have to go to Valerie's Place and become a subscriber. So go ahead. There's all different kinds of subscriber levels. Pick the one that you love and then watch Still Steamy.
And one thing you get to do, if you're a member, is leave us a voicemail.
Yes.
And so you can call in. We have a voicemail line. You can ask a question, and maybe Valerie and myself, and maybe Suzanne, maybe Suzanne's first blind date, will answer the question. It's all very exciting, but you can't get there.
Unless you're a subscriber.
And we're going to come right back with Suzanne.
Hi, welcome to Valerie's Place. Come on in. I like to think that while this is my house, Valerie's Place is our home. It's a destination hub. We can share lifestyle, cooking, fashion. What I really want to do is share stories. I want to build this place together with all of you. You can sign up today, go to valeriesplace.com, find out which tier you want. They start at $2. The first week is free, and then come on in.